known. He's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, you know, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is no. You know, it's crazy when you asking about that because you say, your matchup is coming out of the other weight classes and that's it, and he's welterweight. So don't make sense. But if the fight made sense, why not?
A lot of people have him at number 1 pound for pound. You think that's fair to you?
You know, it's a few people there who deserve to be the number 1 pound per pound, and it's fine.
Canelo versus Crawford, the biggest fight in the game.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like when you're looking at Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, this is the next thing beyond that.
Canelo Alvarez has boldly called on Terence Crawford to sign a contract for a potential mega fight between the two champions. The heated exchange has intensified talks about a highly anticipated showdown that could unify multiple weight division titles. Known for his fierce style and competence, Alvarez didn't hold back, demanding that Crawford commit immediately, sparking buzz about the fight's timing and location. Fans and analysts are on edge, waiting for Crawford's response as the tension builds toward what could be one of boxing's biggest events in years.
Right now, in your opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion. Something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as number 1.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you're still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
Canelo Alvarez, the celebrated Mexican boxing superstar, holds championship titles in 4 weight divisions and reigns as the undisputed super middleweight champion. Known for his exceptional power, sharp defense, and adaptability in the ring, he has defeated some of the sport's biggest names, securing his place among boxing's all-time greats.
I mean, you fought Floyd Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I tried to beat him because, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you think?
I think it's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult fight.
Terence Crawford, hailing from Omaha, Nebraska, is a multi-division world champion with titles in the lightweight, light welterweight, welterweight, and super welterweight divisions. Famous for his switch-hitting skill, high ring IQ, and impressive knockout power, Crawford solidified his legacy by becoming the undisputed welterweight champion after defeating Errol Spence Jr.
All right, we have to talk about this. Terence Crawford just tweeted, Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. This guy is not playing around. All right. Crawford, pound for pound, number 1. Canelo, biggest star in boxing still at the moment. Anywhere. I'm not talking about just in the US, Mexico, the UK, everywhere. Canelo is now open. At first it was, hey, I can't go down to 160. I can't do a catch weight of 160. If he wants to fight me, it's gonna be at 168. Plus, I'm not gonna get any credit if I beat a Terence Crawford. It would be like Terence Crawford fighting Tank, moving 2 weight classes up, and I'm not gonna get credit for that. Terence Crawford is a special fighter. He is like a Floyd and a Manny that can move up to weight classes, carry his power, can beat up bigger guys. He's a special.
Canelo Alvarez dominates the super middleweight division with a record of 62-22. His power, agility, and experience make him a tough challenge for any fighter, even in higher weight classes.
When he fought Canelo and he was like standing right in front of Canelo and Canelo's just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing and weaving, that's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
A key topic around this potential fight is the weight difference. Canelo competes at 168 lbs, while Crawford's recent bouts have been at 147 and 154 lbs. Canelo has voiced concerns about the size gap, noting that weight classes exist for a reason and moving up multiple divisions presents serious challenges.
Like Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah.
David Benavidez echoed similar thoughts, praising Crawford's skill, but questioning whether his power would hold up in higher weight classes. He noted that Crawford would need to jump 2 divisions to face Canelo, calling it a major challenge.
I mean, I can't really say nothing about that. If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he's going to do. Canelo is a man that he does anything he wants to do. I don't think really what people say affects him. But I feel like the people, they want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. It's the biggest fight to make happen, and I feel like I'm the biggest threat to him.
Emphasizing the importance of respecting weight classes, Benavidez gave Canelo the edge in a potential matchup, pointing out the difficulty of stepping up to fight an experienced champion in a higher division.
Everybody want to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Payday. I'm the face of boxing.
Crawford wanted a payday, but Crawford didn't do good at 54. When I talk to people, they all tell me you would have knocked him out at 68.
Well, he knows now. He experimented the 154, and he knows. Maybe he do in 168 for a big check.
My last thing, Canelo, you just donated $70 million to build. You donated $70 million to build a center for kids with special needs in Mexico. Tell me about why did you do that?
I always try to help people. Why? And I don't like to respond this kind of thing because I don't like to put myself like I help. I help from the bottom of my heart.
It was very nice.
Enrique, Don Eduardo, las palabras de
No, sí. Like shit.
David Benavidez fought at 175. Just what did you think he looked like, and what does he have to do to get a Canelo fight?
No, look, it's his weight class. 75 is his weight class, and you know he do nothing in 175. Really, no, he's not the same. But he is his weight class, the 175. And I don't really want to say what he's need to do to have the fight.
Crawford, like you're mentioning that you feel like David's just too big, too young. Just too much overall. Like, is that kind of the same thing with the Crawford and Canelo because of the weight classes, the weight between them?
Yeah, I believe so. Listen, I love Crawford. He's a good friend. You know, we reach out to each other. We've been travel the world through the amateur program. He see me beat people up. I see him beat people up. He see me get beat up. I got beat up. We both, whatever. Everybody. The stories can go on, but yeah, when it comes to weight and power, man, that shit is real, you know. And then skill level too. Like Canelo's not no pushover. Look what he did to the little girl Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo, big bad wolf, and he ran the whole night off of a couple of hooks. Like Canelo threw a couple of hooks and he just ran all night. It's like, where's that? You know, let's fight. I think Crawford has the skills, but when it comes to start getting shots and blocking them power shots, and Canelo knows how to move too. He has agility. It's not like a robot. I mean, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but that's a huge fight. A lot of fans want to see it. Like even a lot of trainers I've spoken to have said and feel that Terence, because of his skill level, can bridge the gap between weight and make it even because he's so damn good and his IQ is so damn good.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. but still, do I think he can give him a good fight? And I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I'm put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always. But in reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Callum Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on the smaller guy.
While Benavidez has been a dominant force at 168 pounds and a potential threat to Canelo, a showdown between them has yet to happen.